Welcome friends, my name is Carolyn Service and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in the United States. I'm so happy that you could join me today. I'm going to be showing you a couple of cards that I made using one of our Celebration stamp sets and dies. It's actually a bundle called Heart Shaped. So today I wanted to show you just a couple of cards that I made using this die, and then or this bundle I should say, and then I'm going to show you another version of it using the goodness, I'm having so many Petunia Pop Petunia Pop color. That is one of our end colors this season. So this one I used the Flirty Flamingo. This one I used a Petal Pink. And so let's get started. I'll show you how to make this card. So I'm going to start, bring some supplies in here. I'm going to start with a piece of heavy, or thick, rather thick, basic white that measures 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then I have a piece of Petunia Pop cardstock that measures 4 by 5 1/4. I'm just going to add that right to the card front. Hope everybody is enjoying their day today. I know I am. I'm actually getting ready to teach a class in about a half an hour, and I always love doing that, so I'm excited about that. So there we go. And then the next piece that I'm going to add is a piece of basic white that measures 3 3/4 by 5. And I'm actually going to take one of my circle dies. This one is out of the Stylish Shapes dies, and it's the largest circle. I'm going to bring in my mini cut and emboss machine. Okay, and then I need the plates. I'm going to use plate number 1, plate number 2, place my cardstock. Ooh, that's going to be a tight fit. on the acrylic layer. Why can't I ever remember what these are called? I always call them acrylic plates, but I don't really think that's the official name of them. But anyway, if you want, you can put a little piece of like a masking tape or something to just kind of hold that in place. It doesn't move around on you. I'm sure about that in the center. And maybe a little further down. Okay, I think I like it right there. All right, and then the other plate will go on top of that. Now, one hint I will give you when you're using the mini cut and emboss is kind of like, don't layer them all one on top of the other, but sort of give them a little bit of space there. And then we're just going to slide that through. Sorry for all the shaking going on. Okay. And then the magic. So we're going to take this out. There's got a little something on that piece right there. Oh, it's just, it came right off. Okay, and then put this over here. Okay, now you're going to want to keep both of these pieces and bring this back in. Okay, actually I can set that aside for the moment. Okay, then you're going to want to add some adhesive strips to the back side of this piece. And all along the outside edge. on all sides. Okay, get one more. Put some here. And another piece here at the bottom. I'm going to take this leftover piece and just put it right there. Okay. Then we're going to add this to the card front. Actually, okay, I should mention this. If you, which I do, if you want to put ribbon on the bottom part of your card, this would be the time to do it. And so I'm going to take this has got a little crease in it. I'm going to actually use this piece. Okay, and I'm just going to actually Scotch tape it to the back. Now you could use whatever you have. The tear and tape works great. I just happen to have Scotch tape handy. So one other thing I want to mention before I add this. You'll notice on this card that I did, I've got the ribbon down there, but I have no sentiment. On this card, I've done twine, and I did add a sentiment. So if you want to add a sentiment, this would be the time to do it. I am not actually going to add one to the front of this card. I'm going to leave it with no sentiment. Okay, so I'm just going to wrap that around to the back. Actually, I guess I should have actually put that ribbon on before I did the strips. Yep, I should have. Okay, so sorry about that. Let me see if I can pick that one up a little bit. Yeah, okay. Oh, you know, it's like, okay, so I've been trying to get up the confidence to do a live video. And this is one of the reasons why I hesitate, because I've been a demonstrator for 20 plus years, and I still forget to do things in the order they were meant to be done. And I'm like, oh, but if I'm doing it live, I can't go back and edit. But I guess I'm probably not going to edit with this one either. But anyway, we're just going to add that in there. Bring this one over. Okay, so I hope you can even tell what I'm doing with all my fingers in the way. We're going to bring this piece of ribbon in here. Put my tape down. Okay, and then the adhesive strips. Okay, now we're good to go. All right, so let's see how that looks on the front. Make sure it's even. Looks pretty good, I think. Okay, and then we're going to take the adhesive strip backings off. And you could also use dimensionals on the back if you prefer. This is just a little easier. Okay, I think I put one more. Oh, that didn't come off good. Okay. I never had that happen before. It just tore a little bit when it was coming off, but no problem. Okay, then I'm going to center this, my card. So there should be like about 1/8 of an inch border around all sides. Okay, then we are going to take this piece. Actually, I want to see if I can get that little. Oh yeah. Okay, we're going to take this piece, a blending brush, and some Petunia Pop ink. Now this is a pretty bright and vivid color, so my suggestion on this would be to use a little piece of scrap paper and sort of brush it off on there first. Okay, and then put it on the center of your die cut circle. And you can make this as dark or light as you prefer. I'm going to add a little bit more. Here in the center especially. Okay, and then come out around the edges. I love using blending brushes. They add so much, in my opinion, to my projects. Okay, I think that's good. All right. Now I'm going to take my die cut from the heart-shaped dies, which looks like this. Yeah, that's going to be pretty. And then I've also got a piece of designer series paper from the Unbounded Love suite. And I've also got a piece of adhesive sheets. And I'm going to, just to make this little die cut a little easier to attach to my card, I'm simply going to take this off and attach it to the back. Actually, let me do that like this. The back of my designer paper. If it doesn't get on there exact, that's not really a problem. The only thing, you might want to cut off the excess where it's sticky, because if not, it could get some sticky on your die cut plates. Plates, maybe that's the word I was looking for earlier. Clear plates? Goodness. You would think I would know, but, you know. Excuse me, I obviously don't. So, then I'm going to take this way. So, when you're using your adhesive sheets, you're going to use your die face down on the designer series paper. So again, move these aside for the moment. I'll bring my cut and emboss machine back in. Plate number 1, plate number 2, and then this is the one I'm going to put some tape on to keep it in place. And then, so this is also a plate number 2. I'm going to put these through, again staggering them just a bit. And I'll have to go this way. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I accidentally picked up the die cut. Put that back down again. Okay. Now we should be good to go. Stagger a little and roll it through. Now this one, because I have added the adhesive sheet, I'm going to go back and forth a couple of times just to make sure that it comes out well. And I'll take this tape off, set that aside. Okay, and then I'm going to pop this out. Oh, I could use, oh my goodness, my pokey tool is in the other room. Trying to see if I have anything I can substitute. I don't see anything. Oh goodness, 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 goodness. All right, let's see if I can just, oh no. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Get everything back in the camera. All right, and then I'm just going to poke this out, because there's little holes actually in the die to help with this. Okay, come on. All right, that should get it. All right. This is going to be so pretty. Wait till you see this. So one of the things I love about this die is using it with Designer Series paper that has a design rather than just a solid color, because it just looks so pretty. Isn't that pretty? All right. So, and then you can keep that scrap if you want to use it for something later. Put this aside. And then we're going to bring this back in. And you can do several things with this. You can actually use the stamp that's in the stamp set, the heart-shaped stamp in the stamp set, to stamp under the die cut, which I think I'm going to do. And, or you could use like a sheet of Petunia Pop, a piece of cardstock, Petunia Pop cardstock, cut out another one of these in just the plain cardstock, sort of like I did here with the Flirty Flamingo. And actually, because you don't see this once this card is all done, you can save a little bit of paper by cutting that die cut right out of this paper, because you're going to cover it up. So before you attach it to your card front, you could do that. Okay, but today I'm going to do this instead, because I haven't done this technique, or I guess I'll call it a technique yet. Let me ink that up. Oh, that looks pretty already. And stamp. Oh, so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. Now, you'll remember I put adhesive sheet on the back of this. And so I am going to use my multi-purpose tool again to get the backing of that off. And this is a very delicate die cut, as you can see. So just take your time so that it doesn't get all misshapen. I'm excited. This is going to be so pretty. So I haven't done one in this Petunia Pop color yet, so I'm like anticipating how pretty this is going to be. Okay, that's done. All right, and then we're going to just add it right over, or just off center maybe. Yeah, just a little tiny bit, oh, tiny bit off of the actual stamped image. Stuck here. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it. Pretty, pretty, pretty. You see that really well. Oh my goodness. So you could actually, at this point too, it has a few different sentiments in this set. So you could actually add the hello. I think you could actually add the thank you. Let's see. Oh yes, you could. Do I want to? I'm not going to do that just now, but oh hello looks cute too. I'm going to leave that because I'm really not sure what I'm going to use that card for. So I'm not going to do that, but just know that you could and that it would look beautiful. Okay, so now the next thing you want to do is bring your card back in. You're going to put some glue on the back of your die cut, and you're just going to lay it right into the opening and press it down. Oh, it's a little crooked. Make sure you don't get it crooked. Okay, I think we're straight. Okay, that looks good. And then to embellish it, you could use some little embellishments like I've done here. You could use some of the die cuts from the dies that come with the bundle. This little one is the one I used to make some flowers with some pearl centers. And what I did with that is I took a piece of white cardstock, just basic white, and a blending brush, and I just kind of went over a small area with different pressure so that it would come out looking a little bit of different shades, and then I cut it out with the little flower die. So I may go with that. I think that would look pretty, but I'm going to leave that to your imagination. Oh, also, didn't think to do this. If you wanted to like make a knot, like in that one that I was just showing you, you can simply take another small piece of ribbon and tie a knot. Nothing is ever as easy on when you're videoing as it is just when you're not videoing. Okay, simple knot, but yeah, okay, there we go. That looks good. And then obviously, I don't have my ribbon cutting scissors in here. These scissors are not sharp enough, but obviously I would go back and I'll try it. Let's try it. Because I'd like the card to look pretty at the end. Oh no, they're not going to work. Okay. Oh, actually these would. These were my mother's sewing scissors back in the day. Oh yeah, these are good and sharp. There we go. Much better. Okay. And then again, like I say, I would definitely embellish this card. Just not exactly sure how I want to embellish it yet. But that way, being that I didn't do it, it'll leave it up to your imagination. So I hope if you make this card, you might post it in the comments so I can see like kind of what embellishment you might have added on your own. That would be fun to do. And actually, let me see what I've got right here on the table. Oh, I do have some little purple, but they're not very dark. So I think I'm not going to add those. I'm going to look for something else. One of the things that I will mention while it's just on my mind is if you have pearls or any like light colored or clear embellishments, you can always take your blends and color them. I don't know if you knew that or not, but I use that technique quite frequently, and so I just wanted to pass that along. So I hope you liked this video. Get my trash out of the way. And here's the third one. So Flirty Flamingo, Petunia Pop, Petal Pink. Which is your favorite? Let me know. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. And until later, again, my name is Carolyn Service. All of my contact information will be at the end of the video, as well as you might be able to see it here. So thanks again for dropping by. I hope you'll come back soon. Till then, take time to stamp. It's good for the soul. Bye for now.